extended me. Remember, he's extended me, but I'm still considering like I'm still considering like moving teams, maybe going to Mercedes at the end of the season, but maybe that's for next season. But I don't know. We'll see. Welcome everyone to the F1 2021 Driver Career Mode. This is season finale again, season 2. And you see, look at this. We have won the Drivers' Championship, but we have never won the Constructors' Championship yet this season, and we're looking to turn that around. But I mean, remember last season where I literally that Carlos Sainz's improvement as well, 41-point improvement was as well. We've done so well for Ferrari. So maybe I'm considering a move to a midfield team, considering that Williams might be a good option, but I don't know. I mean, Williams is improving. They're now a top 10. They're in the top 5 for top 10s here against Aston Martin. So McLaren as well. They are improving. I mean, return to McLaren that would be possible, but Mercedes. I mean, sure I could go. Nah, I'm staying with. I think I might stay with Ferrari because Ferrari. Maybe for just one more season, then maybe I'll consider it. But Mercedes is also a good option. So. Anyway, here's the season finale. Here for the Scuderia. This will not be my. I think this will not be my last season with Ferrari. Not definitely. So I feel like I'm gonna stick around with them for one more season. Then that's where I'll decide. But for right now, I mean. Alright, so let's just. Do we have? Okay, so we are taking penalties. So we are. Oh, have we taken those penalties? Yeah, we have taken those penalties, maybe. So I haven't even drilled them already. These are warm because it's a practice session. But yeah, you see how much engines that I've been using. So yeah, I think I'm starting last because of a penalty. So let's try. Let's actually try to one lap. Let's put it in 9. We're good. I think the penalties now apply. Or did that apply last week? I don't know. Maybe it didn't apply last week, but it definitely... Did it apply this week? I feel like it did. Sainz goes quickest. Going through his final corner now. This Ferrari is way quicker than it was when I first came here. Definitely just, if you were living under a rock in the series, we have won the championship. In the last streams, we almost hit the grass going towards turn 1. Should actually just enable medium traction control. Yeah, let's try to get used to that now. Oh, too much on the curbs there. Did not like that at all. Try spin the car in, but more stability in this car. So not hug too much on the inside curb, but at the same time try to go with it. Look at that, how much speed we now gain on the exit because of the traction control. That's nice. We're trying to be gentle. Oh, too much grass on the exit there. Touching a little bit of grass. That definitely cost us a little bit of a lap, but you're gonna see here replay. I've been too gentle. Oh, we almost did a Russell. We almost literally just did a Russell. It's literally a Russell, but through the foul corner. Try to be gentle about this. See how much we can gain on. So 106, but we're 7 times down Sainz. Surprisingly, we're ahead of Verstappen, but trying to find pace here. So far, the pace is none, but I mean, to be honest, we have a grid penalty, so at this point, I think, yeah, we're having issues late on. Sonoda, get out of the way. Sonoda, get out of the... Yuki Sonoda, okay, we're just gonna retire from session. I'm just gonna return to a garage.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
But considering we... 4th... 7 tenths down on Sainz. Sainz is quick. We have a grid penalty though, so we won't match him.
Race, but before we begin,
whoa.
let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Sainz, Bottas, and Sergio Perez. With qualifying complete,
Sainz on pole position.
We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
So we're in 7th. Ironically, that's where we finished last season in Brazil as well. So. Tibon, na. Let's see Verstappen now starting to gain on us on the rivalry, but look at this gap. Needs to gain. I literally need to DNF. And then be penalty free. That's it. Retire for the rivalry.
Formula One returns to Sao Paulo once again with the stage set for what promises to be another classic Brazilian Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel famously clinched his 3rd championship here in 2012, and in 2016, Max Verstappen treated us to one of the finest wet weather drives of all time. Interlagos, always a very special race here in Brazil. It's a 2.7-mile circuit with 9 lefts and 6 rights for a total of 15 corners. The fastest lap today should have an average speed of around 135 miles per hour, if of course the weather stays dry until the end of the Grand Prix. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us today. But I'm curious, as a man with experience,
where's my teammate?
Track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
From the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up.
No.
As we anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into
My
battle.
teammate.
The unknown situation makes you nervous.
No way we're gonna lose the good shots because of this.
That you don't have to means that you don't care anymore. And of course you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Bottas is on pole.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid line.
Don't tell me Sainz also took a penalty. He did.
The fin starts from pole position, edging out Sergio Perez.
Perez as well is down 2nd, and ironically,
We have Verstappen, Hamilton, the Professor, and
wait.
Tickton.
I did take a penalty?
Sainz,
Sainz is in 8th?
Sebastian Vettel, Stroll, Norris. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Nicholas Latifi and Gasly, Mick Schumacher, Ocon. They've taken a grid penalty.
Bro, so many people are taking penalties.
And Nikita Mazepin. Ricciardo, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Yuki Tsunoda. It's
Dude.
almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Alright, so we're starting 5th, I guess. We gained 2 positions from the guys who took penalties. Alright, so we're definitely gonna have full traction control for this. A little bit try hard, but come on.
Been a long season,
Anyway.
but let's try to end it on a high note.
Should we go for medium strategy? No. I'm not selecting that strategy. That outside strategy. We're just gonna go for this. That loses more time, so. So Russell's up to 7.
Gears if you can. We need to make sure the engagement
How
is
did
okay before the
Russell
start.
move up to
We're
7th
gonna want to
place
put some
on the
temperature into
grid?
tires and brakes.
Trying to get
Keep the engine
Williams
cool,
more
though,
points
so
in the
don't go too high
season.
with the revs.
Hurrah, George Russell. So we have about 18 laps around the circuit. It is of course a classic circuit of, with many moments, especially in real life in 2021, where Hamilton Verstappen, you know, had that incident. But anyway, right now Verstappen and Hamilton 3rd and 4th, but Bottas is leading from Sergio Perez. So the question is, I mean, our future is still uncertain. I mean, yes, from earlier we said that we've dotted the line, but I have a clause that can, I never told you that I can cancel my contract if I win the championship, and I also have a clause that if I win the championship I can do whatever I want with the contract if I accept it or not. So definitely the future will be very uncertain for myself, not for myself but for Ferrari as well, because I'm one of the good drivers. But I mean, I don't know what team I'll pick. Maybe I'll go for Alpine, maybe I'll go Mercedes, trying to outball it, but you know, it's a hard decision. But you know, Red Bull's also a good option, Mercedes has a good option. Mercedes is a good option. Mercedes is a good option. Because Mercedes, I'm confident I could be in a good driver in the Mercedes. So I mean, we'll see.
The rest of the
I
grid
mean,
is
Williams
full.
is also a
Patient
brilliant
and watch
option,
for
all the way
lights.
down to Williams. That's a brilliant option. Haas, not that much, but I mean, Haas sucks this season. So anyway, we're gonna start the 5 lights here. It's the final race of the season. Who will be the king of Sao Paulo? It's lights out, and away we go. And it's a decent start for us, but already George Russell moves to the outside. Sainz dives to the inside. Wow, what a brilliant start from Sainz from 8th to 4th. Hamilton moves down from 4th to 7th. Wow. We're gonna look at a replay on this. Carlos Sainz. Brilliant start from Sainz, diving to the inside already towards the first corner. Russell, you see as well, we were making contact, making amends. We were forced wide by Sainz. Russell going to the outside. Brilliant movement. Brilliant start from both Sainz and Russell to gain on Hamilton and myself, especially for Sainz. See out towards this brake marker here. Wow. Bottas had a brilliant getaway. He's up to the lead now, gapping Sergio Perez, who's looking like he's struggling from the start. Carlos Sainz, who, even though he had that penalty, he's up to 4th place from a brilliant start. He's literally trying to get his 2nd win of the season, trying to gain points on Lando Norris for 5th place in the championship. But at the moment we're right behind him though. Do we prevent Carlos Sainz from getting those points, or do we do a strategy, or do we be a teammate? I mean, this is good. This is good for Sainz. This is good for Sainz at all. This is not good though for Lewis Hamilton, who's down to 9th place, sorry, to 7th from the start. But at the moment, we're trying to get the slipstream of Carlos Sainz. Sainz will go defensive on the inside. We're gonna go to the outside. He leaves the door wide open. We're gonna go to the grass, just a little bit on the right side. Sainz gets the brilliant exit through the left-hander, and now who will have the balls to try and go to the inside? And we do not have the balls to go to the inside. Well, now we're just gonna fight it on the inside like we did in last season to Carlos Sainz, like we did to Giovinazzi, last season. But now, this time we did not spin it, and now we are ahead of the Spaniard. We're wide though, but through this final corner, trying to get the exit out of here. And now we can start to catch up here. Carlos Sainz did not expect that move whatsoever.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second.
So
of
now
the
we're
car ahead
just gonna
and in
try
the
and gain
DRS
him
zone.
Verstappen. Here we go. We got DRS, which is good. We're gonna get the ERS as well up and running, but we're just gonna save through straights. Alright, so we're gonna take the Verstappen line through there. And whilst that is happening, Hamilton has just got past the Williams of George Russell for 6th place. So Russell's glory has not lasted that much longer. So now the two Red Bulls, do they fight it, or do they want to just stick together like this and try to catch up to the Mercedes right in front of them? This is literally a DRS train, folks. As I said that, we do not have the DRS. We did not have a brilliant exit. Here we go though. We got the DRS assistance. Sainz also has the DRS assistance. We just taking the fastest lap with a 1:07.612. So Verstappen closing in on Sergio Perez here. What will Verstappen do? We gone wide. That compromises a little bit of our exit. Now I'll give an opportunity to Sainz behind, but Sainz is too far back as well to make a move on our rear. So Verstappen is just cautiously waiting for Sergio Perez to get a move on, or else he will pass him. Now through this right-hander, trying to just catch up with the use of the rear downforce through these corners. We are a second now ahead of Sainz. So Sainz's start did not do that decently at all. He just gained 3 positions, gained 4 positions in lap 1, but ever since we passed him, his rhythm of Sainz has started to drop just a little tad bit. But here we go. We're right behind Max Verstappen, using the ERS. We're not going to use ERS on the next straight, just so we can save. Carlos Sainz 7 tenths behind. We're giving him the DRS benefit, so we're not going to use any ERS for the rest of his lap unless we go to that straight again. But here we go. Here comes Max Verstappen. He's 3 tenths behind his teammate. Will he make a move? Not at all. He's just sticking right behind his teammate, trying to be a teammate to Sergio Perez. Kimi Raikkonen is out of this race. What has happened to the Finn? Is it a gearbox failure? Wow, that it is an engine issue for Kimi Raikkonen. Unfortunately, Alpine's mid-season just continues. Just ends for Kimi Raikkonen now with a mechanical failure. Now trying to hit the apex there, but we take a little bit of a wider line, trying to get the exit, and then we're just gonna gain behind, but we make contact with Verstappen, however. Vehicle condition.
No tyre concerns at the moment.
So no
Just focus on the
concerns
driving.
with the front wing, as Verstappen does not leave us room at all. And now Sainz is invited to this party once again. Max Verstappen does not want to leave the space at all, as I was trying to go for a lunge to the inside. And here comes Carlos Sainz here. Sainz will now try to take opportunity here to his own hands. But no, we also have DRS, so now yellow flags are out. We are wide through the corner because we hit the grass. We have to take wide action. And now here comes Carlos Sainz once again. So Sainz. So now we're just hitting the grass. And now just gaining. This is the corner where we're always gaining here, because the low speed corners. Oh, we're hitting grass.
ano ba mamaya pinito tapos hindi pala may ilaw. Nakauni mo na yung fan.
See here, this helicopter view. And 3 drivers for future championship contenders next season, as we are way deep once again. We're not going to flashback that. Carlos Sainz will take opportunity to his own hands once again. And here he comes again. Carlos Sainz trying to take opportunity to his own hands. Nope, he decides to be a teammate.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
He knows that if we can pounce on Max Verstappen, we can definitely pounce on him through the pit stops. Here we go. Sainz won't take any opportunity at the moment. He did not hit the apex during the next corner, however, so that is pretty costly. And here we go. So now Perez is losing time to Bottas at this point. We will let go of Bottas, but just not of these 2 drivers. These 2 are fighting for the constructors, which is why they're just tandem together. Oh, as we lose the rear, and we're going back to the other side of the circuit. What was we do? What are we doing? So now another. This is just literally just a DRS train. This is literally just a DRS train. So this is F1 at its finest, folks. This is a literal DRS train. Folks, this is literally just a DRS train. And here comes Carlos Sainz again. Sainz. Again, just closing in. We are closing into the Red Bulls as we're taking our first quarter cutting warning of the day. But this time we are closed in. Here we go. Do we go for the opportunity? No, we do not. It's too slow here. Sainz is trying to wait for the opportunity. Will Sainz be mad at the cockpit? Is he gonna be mad because we're just not passing the Red Bulls? We're just waiting for that opportunity to come here. Do we go for the undercut though? Do we go for the undercut on these 2 drivers? Oh, it's where you almost run to the back of Verstappen. So we always make mistakes. How we perfect the corner this time? No, we cannot. We are wide again. Why? I took the corner so well. Come on. Okay. The corner did not like me very much. Okay, that is wide. I know I'm literally a perfectionist, so just trying to get the. Okay, that's good enough. Good enough. Anyway, we're still lost a couple of tenths, so did not help, I guess. Here comes Sainz once again. Sainz is just waiting in the wind.
We want to pit this lap.
So we're gonna box the slap. Perez is just holding up his team right here. Here we go. Once again, this Verstappen's just not gonna close into his teammate, isn't he? We're just gonna go for a move here on the inside, and Verstappen! What are you doing? Sainz was trying to take opportunity in his own hands, and Verstappen defending aggressively. We're gonna look at a replay on that. You can see that I'm clearly going for a move. Verstappen clearly did not look at his mirrors. That is clear. See, we're going for the move on the inside, full setting it. Verstappen does not look at his mirrors, does not see a Ferrari behind him, does not take, tried our best just holding our line. Good thing we did not spin. Here we go, Verstappen. We're gonna strike on Verstappen again. This is not what we need. I'm gonna be very aggressive to Verstappen because Verstappen literally costed us very much a line. Here we go. Save a little bit of battery.
Is still looking good.
Do we go for it, or does he go into the pits? No, we're not. We're gonna go into the pits. So into the box we go.
Release.
2.8 second stop. That is not bad.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into
We almost crashed into the pit line. This pit line's so sketchy, but going out of the pits we'll be ahead of. Okay, now we've made it. Now Latifi, then Giovinazzi. We're just gonna slot ourselves into this group. Alright, do we go for a move? Alright, so we're gonna get held up just a bit. We're gonna go for a move on Giovinazzi, but like what we did this last season. Whoa! What? Not that. Instead, like that. That was the last thing that we needed, and somehow we made that stick.
Nice move.
And Jeff was happy about that move as Latifi closing the line again. Wow.
Is in the pits.
Bro, I did not expect that to happen between myself and Giovinazzi. That was insane. I don't know if that was legal or not, but bro. Alright, so they're definitely gonna get held up to the pits, so here we go.
Gap to car in front is 2.5 seconds.
Who will we be ahead of? Is it Sainz? Yep, Sainz is ahead. Verstappen is still ahead. There he is. We're just gonna gain again. So Verstappen slightly ahead. Sainz also slightly behind. So it stayed the same. It stayed the same. It literally just like stayed the same. Verstappen are still on cold tires. We're very confident now on these medium tires. So sliding the rear there just a bit. Try and get it through acceleration. Because Verstappen does not have a DRS this time, or help compared to what happened earlier. So now we're doing 1 minute 7 falls. Perez, where's Perez? We're ahead of Perez now. Where's Bottas? Bottas 2.3 ahead, so we're not far off Perez though. Just back behind Verstappen. We're gonna go for a stand on Max Verstappen. Verstappen trying to close the line once again. But we are now ahead of the Dutchman. So we are now in prime position to catch up to Bottas. You can look at this replay here. This time we sense it. Verstappen closed the line once again. What was he thinking? I don't know. Trying to just scare us off. Well, we decided to send it full send through the corner. No explanation needed. Now it's time to hunt down Valtteri Bottas. And we're bringing these three with us. If they could just stay in the DRS, please. We're wide though again, so here we go. This is the opportunity that Verstappen needs. DRS assistance now. We don't have a DRS, but we have ERS. brilliant assistance.
Gap to teammate behind is 1.6
Catch up to
seconds.
Bottas. We're gonna be playing a defensive game here with Verstappen, but I do not think Verstappen is close enough this time around. So we'll just maintain it like this. So now, okay, we are just taking a Verstappen line through the corner. Here comes Max though, trying to gain on us, but just could not do anything about it. But here he goes, he's gonna try to show a nose to us, but could not able to make it. So Bottas could get Mercedes' first win since Lewis Hamilton won, I think, in Canada. I don't know when was the last time Mercedes have won a race so far this season? Oh wait, was it that last time I was off the podium? I think Mercedes won that race. So it was no, yeah, it was Italy. It was Italy. So we're gaining. So guys, stay on the DRS. Stay on the DRS. For good's sakes. Stay on the DRS. I'm giving you guys the opportunity to catch up to Bottas. And y'all just don't want to stick behind me. Right, so we have 5 laps to do this. We can catch up right here. Bottas is struggling on the mediums. It's 1.5 seconds now. Me, Verstappen, and Sergio Perez and Carlos Sainz are gaining on him. Bit by bit. We're wide though through the corner, and that's our second seat traffic warning. That is not helpful at all to our chase. Just a setback. But anyhow. This has been so far a decent race, a good racing with these guys. So now we have another opportunity, another crack at this. We're giving Verstappen the opportunity to get ourselves DRS, just so he can catch up to us. There he is, so he's gaining, we don't have power. We're saving ERS, just so we can strike on Bottas.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Here we go. We're good. Because Max again, but Max is not close enough. Let's try to catch up here, but here comes Verstappen. Try to go to the outside. Nope, we close that door shut. So here we go. He's gonna try to show the nose on the inside. No, again, we're taking questionable lines left and right here. Okay. I'm just gonna try and gain on Bottas at this point. We still have 4 laps of this race. Well, Bottas is gonna be quick in these last couple of laps. I know the AI strategy. Here we go. Got this again. Bottas is to myself and Bottas now is up to 2 seconds. So Verstappen, I think, has got the memo that we are not gaining up to Bottas.
We need to get to the end of the race.
No progress so far. We have spun it. We were hugging the curb. Mercedes won't win the Constructors' Championship as we are way wide. Too much grass. We're just gonna use a little bit of ERS here. This is gonna be a little bit realistic. So now Bottas split us up to Sainz as well. He's still behind this DRS train. Out of all places. Taking out past Sergio Perez. Look at that understeer. Look at that understeer. Can't you believe that's the understeer that I have in this Ferrari? So we have 3 laps. I do not think we have Bottas though, because Bottas is so quick through these corners. He's too quick because he's Bottas. Of course he's quick. We're going to that seat next season maybe, but Yeah, but Bottas' seat or Hamilton's seat as well is in danger. But I mean, whoever's going to be in this Ferrari seat will be very happy indeed. But just not Nikita Mazepin. Please, not Nikita Mazepin on the seat. We gained 3/10 though, with 2 laps to go. I do not think we have an opportunity, so we're going to push as hard as we can on this medium. Now the gap's down to 1.3. Is that a good sign? I feel like that's not a good sign, but signs that I think is fading is now 8 tenths of a second between himself and Sergio Perez. What is happening? Here we go, 1.2 seconds between myself and Bottas. We're trying to gain, trying to get under a second of Bottas. Now it's under a second. We can use that as an opportunity. Now we are closing in on Valtteri Bottas. He does not have DRS, remember, so it's going to be on this final lap. We're pushing this car to the limit. Final lap of this race. Bottas is starting to struggle.
This is your final lap.
We've just done another 1:07. Verstappen's closing. Final lap. I do not think we have this. So Bottas will get it. Will get his race win. Yeah, we just made a mistake. That is over. That is it. Remember, if we can get close enough through that hot spot, through that corner, where we made a move, where Hamilton made a move on Albon here in 2019, we could get it, but Bottas is just so quick through these corners. He's maintaining the gap to now under a second, so we're just going to have to settle for second here because we do not want to risk losing the Constructors' Championship. But through this final corner, Valtteri Bottas will win the 2012 Brazilian Grand Prix. The Season 2 Brazilian Grand Prix here. Meanwhile, Verstappen is gaining on us as much as he can, but Bottas wins. We have to settle for second. Verstappen third, Perez fourth, Sainz fifth, Hamilton sixth. What an end. We were gaining on Bottas until the end of that race. We had so much realistic things happen here in this race, as Toto Wolff is happy in real life in 2022. Mercedes won with their second driver, and now in this game in Season 2 they won with their second driver, with Valtteri Bottas, who last season at the same track lost the championship, his driver's championship challenge, due to an engine failure. Now this season he has won it. He has won the Brazilian Grand Prix, but not the championship. And you see Max Verstappen finishes in third. We have to settle for second. Valtteri Bottas dominated this entire race. A brilliant race from him. From the first lap alone, Bottas led the race.
Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
I have to give it to the professor. Look at where they finished compared to where they started. It's not easy to cut through the field like
No, it should be Carlos Sainz.
So then, Ferrari have now moved out of sight and out of reach. It's another triumph for the Italian team as they claim the World Constructors' Championship. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. Well, and an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next.
Did Bottas put his fastest lap in the final lap? No, he just put in a 108. We were doing 107 seconds to go for 108.6. Verstappen did a 107.949, but bro, wow, what a race. Bottas takes the victory ahead of ourselves in second place. Verstappen third, and it's Perez fourth, ahead of Carlos Sainz in fifth. Then it's Lewis Hamilton. After a bad start here in lap 1, finishes in 6th place, was 8 seconds behind us. He could have catch up to us, but just did not have the pace. Then Norris in 7th, ahead of Jan, taking his teammate, who another brilliant points finish. George Russell he was up to 6th at one point, finishes in 9th place, and then Stroll will have to settle for 10th place. Nicholas Latifi was battling up there. He was battling with Giovinazzi for 13th. Sonoda was also just trying his best there. Kimi Räikkönen, unfortunately, is the only DNF for this race. But let's look at this start from Carlos Sainz. On board, lights out, brilliant start. Jumps, Dan takes him. Jumps George Russell. Jumps Hamilton and myself. Gets up to 4th place. George Russell was going to the outside. He had a stonking start. He only got blocked by Hamilton on the outside. But oh my goodness, George Russell. Russell is the future. And you see how much battling is happening further back down the order. Bro. Sainz was up there. We were up to 5th. Russell was battling for 6th. But let's look at the final driver standings, shall we? 37-point lead ahead of Verstappen. But Bottas was 2 points away from 2nd place. Hamilton has to settle for 4th place. Norris 5th. Sainz 6th place, 15 points. Only just behind Norris. He moves ahead of Perez, I think, from Smash race to nail Perez down to 7th. Had one of the worst performances from Perez so far. Got obliterated by his teammates. Then Gasly, and then you see the rest of the order, and Ricciardo as well did not score points, but Giovinazzi did. Then the constructors, we won it by about 12 points. Wow, 420. Yeah, 421. So that's we're gonna do, I think, an interview. Hey.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
Yeah, power advantage really came in handy.
Do you think this team are performing as well as they could do?
Yeah, the hard work is.
So talk us through what happened between you and your rival today.
Yeah, just brilliant performance from myself and Max. We were just following each other the entire race. Yeah, it was a brilliant battle. I mean, his defense was really questionable, but you know, I mean, he really gave me a run for my money. So yeah.
It was more like dodgems than Formula 1 today, wasn't it?
Yeah, no comment about that.
Appreciate your time.
Alrighty. So, do we stay with Ferrari or do we go to another team? So, as we win the rivalry over Max Verstappen, we have gapped the rest of the field in terms of R&D for Ferrari's sake. But since I've put Ferrari back to glory, I feel like I do want to leave it, considering that, yeah, you see how much we've done for this team, how much we have done. So much. Not doing aero no more. Oh, screw it. 1.3, okay. Upgrades unlocked. So 2,000, okay, 200, alright. 2,000 again. So 17th of December. 2,480. 86%, that's minor. Chassis were alright, just the power unit is just having issues. Let's put it total. Look at that, we're lost. Compared to Haas as well. 5th. Come on. Come on. That thing failed. You kidding me? Even that as well.
We had a major issue on the production line earlier this week. So the entire
Alright,
development
so
plans for the weekend
Red Bull is overtaking us.
Any
So,
ordered from the R&D squad.
what do we do? Do we go back to... I don't know. Kimi Räikkönen is retired. So Räikkönen's out of the season. So, we could get that Alpine seat. Maybe. But, oh, this is hard. This is hard. Our market value is 9 million. 7,000. Where should we go? I mean, Alpine is a back market team. If we bring them to success, I'll be happy. Mercedes, they are a good team. I mean, but I don't know, man. Actually, let's look at Mercedes. If we go for a medium risk, should we go for send demand 9.5? Do they want to sign me? I'm a world champ. They've declined. Alright, Red Bull is an option. Let's go for Red Bull.
Great. They're happy to enter into negotiations with us.
Okay, if they're gonna go for low risk, does that mean we're good? And chaps, yeah. So no, I'm kidding. Okay, so this hasn't saved yet. So alright, so we're just gonna end the stream. This hasn't saved, by the way, so I can just exit the game and then redo it again. So definitely there's so many things to choose from. So till then, it's goodbye. Maybe take care. We'll see you in the next